Ziggy Constantine, Oakland Park, Main Street. I want to take that opportunity to thank Commissioner Murphy for facilitating or pushing through the Christmas sale across the street. It's really great, and I hope that you all will buy your Christmas tree here. I invite the community to support that. We're happy to have them, and thank you very much for helping us make that happen. I also, before you tonight, is the vote on the naming of the park. I want to state that first, it has been community-driven, resident-driven, and Oakland Park Main Street, on behalf of the board and our members, I want to state that we are in support of naming that park after Jaco Pastorius, as is the Historical Society, who was here 3 weeks ago and publicly read that into the record. Carol is not here tonight, but she did mention that. I also would like to introduce tonight to you the Chief Executive Officer for Jaco Pastorius Inc. He's here tonight to voice his support as well. And I also want to recognize Bob Bobbin in the back, a childhood friend of Jaco, who is now the promoter of the concert, Jaco Pastorius concert, on December 2nd in Fort Lauderdale at the Performing Arts Center. So my 4 minutes are up, but yours just start. John Jaco Pastorius.
I'm John Pastorius, 2900 North Palmyra Drive, Pompano Beach. I'm actually not the CEO of Jaco Pastorius Incorporated. I'm actually the vice president and chairman of the board of the company. And Jaco Pastorius Incorporated is a successor entity that controls all rights of publicity, all likeness rights, all rights to his name. And I just want to state that involved in this company is myself, my little brother who's out, Julius, my sister Mary, my other brother Felix, who's not in town right now. But we control all rights to anything that has to do with my father, and we are 100% behind this park. And we are actually, the prospects of this park are so exciting because this is what my father considered his home to his last days on this planet. So the prospects of this park is very exciting, and like I said, we are 100% behind it. So here's Bob Bobbing.
Okay, thank you. Your name and address, please, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Bob Bobbing, 2500 East Los Olas Boulevard. I own property in Oakland Park, the commercial real estate, the BP station on Prospect and Andrews Avenue here in Oakland Park. Grew up in Oakland Park. My grandparents owned Prospect Diner next to that same gas station. Anyway, I've heard people speak before on Jaco, and you guys have heard enough about Jaco, but I did want to address a couple things. One, Jaco grew up in this neighborhood. You've heard that, but as teenagers, went to Northeast High School, honor student, voted most likely, or most talented in that school. Delivered newspapers. I noticed the neighborhood you're showing up here. Jaco delivered for 2 years, newspapers to this neighborhood. Played at Stevens Field, Little League, 5 years in a row. His father, coached Little League in Oakland Park. So what I'm getting at, this was a definite citizen. He worked at the car wash at the corner there by the Shell station on next to the Peter Pan there. So Jaco was not just a temporary passerby, but he was totally involved in this community. So I just wanted to say, as us growing up as teenagers, we played basketball right behind this building, the shooting hoops over here. So he was totally involved in Oakland Park. He was a citizen, and that's one thing I want to say. Now, as far as the accolades and how great he is, I don't need to go into that either because you've heard it, but, there's nobody more, with more notoriety in the arts and music than Jaco Pastorius. It's not my opinion, it's just a fact. So I just want to let you know, if you name it after Jaco, you're not choosing someone who's just a local rumor. Jaco's the real deal. So in reference to this park, it's a great idea. I was going to put together as like the unofficial business manager of the corporation, Mary Pastorius asked me to meet with Ziggy, and I did. And I apologize because I was going to put together a video presentation to very easily display to who Jaco is. So this kind of sped up. I was told it wasn't going to happen until the next year sometime. So I apologize to Ziggy for not having that ready for her, But in lieu of it, you know, this December 2nd, you'll all know who Jaco Pastorius is. It's going to be a beautiful 3-hour show, and you know, with video presentations, home movies from Oakland Park. You know, there's going to be a lot of rare concert footage, awards being given, Lifetime Achievement Awards, and a wonderful get-together. So that's all I wanted to say, but, you know, good idea. Jaco's the right guy, and he's good people. One more thing, you know, they talked about the mental illness issue. You know, Jaco's period in Oakland Park was the most beautiful, wonderful childhood you can imagine. There are no issues, nothing. You know, he had a little problem towards the end, but it was a mental issue that everyone's aware of. There was no mean-spirited problem there that needs to be even addressed, as far as I'm concerned. So, as a great friend of Jaco's, lifelong friend of Jaco's, good luck. I think you're making the right decision. If it's to be, that's great. I just wanted to say that, again, on Ziggy's behalf, you know, I had a presentation for her. It didn't come about. I apologize. But good luck. I hope you make the right decision, okay?
Thank you. Okay, in the back, yes.